Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy Sparkly Diamond Painting. And it is Friday afternoon and the weather looks good for the weekend. Yay! That means it's big project time. So I've been working on an inventory of my diamond paintings. I started it after work this afternoon. I've been going through the closet trying to organize these things so that I can store them better and they all fit and all that good stuff. Which means I'm going through and double checking my Gems Flow app, making sure everything's on there, and also taking a paper inventory. I'm trying to sort everything by category because you guys, some of you had mentioned that yes indeed you would like the idea of a stash video. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to do a series of stash videos and do it by category of some type. So right now I'm taking all my inventory, making sure everything's in good shape, putting the stickers on the bottom of the boxes for my older ones that I didn't, and all that good stuff. So my living room is a disaster right now because everything's laid out everywhere. But I have a problem because I got this in this past week and I can't inventory it until I open it. So that means it's time for a quick unboxing. So this one is an order I placed over a month ago from the one with the diamond art. But first, let me do a quick story for those of you that watch my videos regularly. If you remember when I was going through the blind box coasters, I had the leaf coaster fall on the floor. And I looked down and I said, oh, it can wait till the end of the video because I didn't want to mess up my camera. Well, at the end of the video, I looked down and there was a little tiny pile of slobber. And this was gone. And that's because my dog, in that short period of time when I wasn't paying attention, managed to run off with that one coaster. So this is what happens when a big brown Labrador retriever that's playful gets a hold of one of your diamond art coasters. So lesson to everybody. Go ahead and pick it up immediately. Don't even wait a few minutes because a happy dog can certainly take advantage. But anyway, we'll survive that. No big deal. Lesson learned. So what I have here is an order that I placed one more time from the one with the diamond art. Up until this point, I had done that giant Josephine wall that started this whole channel. And then for the Josephine wall event, a couple months before that, I ordered another Josephine wall that I planned on doing for the event. So far, I've only managed to kit up about a third of it. But there's a reason that I've kind of slowed down on it a little bit. And I'm going to try to give the one with the diamond art another chance by buying a non-Josephine wall canvas or two. And that's what this order is. I wanted to see what it was like to work on one of their canvases and order one of their canvases that was not the black and white with the over 200 colors, to see what their regular canvases are like. Because I will admit, I do have a question out there. Has anybody finished a Josephine wall from the one with the diamond art? And if so, could you please email me a photo of the finished product? I am in the J-Wall Facebook group. And I've seen some of the photos of people working on them. Now, they are smaller sizes than what I've got. But one of the things that I've seen just in those pictures that people are posting of their progress, now don't get me wrong, it's Josephine wall, it's beautiful, but there is a lot of strange confetti that I'm seeing in those pictures, colors that don't make sense mixed in with other colors and everything, and it's really kind of made me hesitant to put a lot of work into another J-wall from that particular company. I'm trying to be honest here. I don't want to take any company down or anything, but be wary. If you're buying one of the J-walls from the one with the diamond art, it is a black and white canvas. There are 200 and whatever colors. It depends on the painting, but usually 230 to 260 maybe. And the canvas is printed black and white with lots of symbols. They're hard to work on. And they are pretty large. So I've had a little frustration with them. So I said, okay, let's stop, take a deep breath, try again. So this time I bought a couple canvases that weren't the 200 plus color J-walls to see what a regular diamond painting is like. However, as you can tell from this box, size is always tricky to judge, and these are awfully big as well. Now, one of these is a mystery. I mean, not a black and white mystery, but a company's choice. So I told the one with the diamond art, I picked their mystery option where they will just pick one for me and send it. I thought that would be fun because I'm so picky sometimes, but now that I have a growing channel, I don't have to be as picky. I've got plenty that I like, so I'm trying to do some of this now for you guys to show you what's out there. So you might see me occasionally ordering something I probably wouldn't have in the past, especially if my channel is making a little bit of money, which there is a small amount coming in. It's definitely not as much as I spend in a month on diamond paintings, but it does probably give me a little more freedom to think about buying a few things that you guys want to see. So I took my chance this time, and that's why I have to open this, because I don't know what one of these is. Boy, glad I have a few things to talk about, because this is difficult to separate. And I probably should edit out my address there. I will. Let's see, so we have a little piece of paper in each of these. Maybe from that I can tell before I open them which one is. Nope, that's just the box opening. My darn eyes messing with me. I can't see that well right now, but I am doing steroid shots, so hopefully my maculas in my eyes, the center of the retinas, will go down in their swelling, and I will be able to see better hopefully soon. So I got a couple weeks of 3 times a day steroid shots, and then a couple weeks of 2 times a day. So let's open this where you can see this. So this was put sideways in there to keep the box from collapsing, and also to keep it full. Okay. Because both boxes were the same size, but the paintings I ordered were not, so I was kind of confused when it came in. Whew, there's even more. Now I see why both boxes were the same size. It was probably easier to ship it that way. I bet my dog will find these fun. Free dog toys with every diamond painting. Yeah. Okay, is that it? Yes, that's it. Okay, so this one, just based on that fact, must be my mystery painting. So the one with the diamond art has these nice organza bags with washi tape and tweezers and the pen and some multi-placers. I probably won't go into the detail there since I have in other kits. We have drills, and it looks like lots of black and lots of blue with some pinks and purples and yellows. Let's keep looking. There's some more. Okay. And we do have the business card here for the one with the diamond art. And this one looks like some more brighter colors here. Ah, very nice choice. Cool. I wonder if they can see what you're clicking around and looking at, because I just couldn't decide. And that's why I thought it would be fun to let them decide. And I am happy with the choice. So that's a good sign. So let's take a look at one of their regular canvases. Look at that. So we have a tree of life with rainbow colors behind it. Isn't that cool? That is definitely something I would enjoy doing. So even though there's a lot of dark, there is various colors mixed in, so it's not complete multi-placing there. There's a little bit more interest there, and it is a canvas with the different colored printing on there. So now I can show what I saw here, bag number 2, with all those bright colors. So the black against the bright will actually do very well for me. So this is 50 colors. It is a 70 by 90. And if you're watching the one with the diamond art, Thank you. This was a good choice, and I am happy with it. So I bet that's a bit stressful on the companies that do that will pick. I'm picking up what fell on the floor. Okay, looks like just some cover paper because there's a dog at my feet. Don't want to have more accidents there. So if you're watching, thank you. This was indeed a perfect choice. I was willing to risk anything, but yes, very nice. So I'm wondering if they put the artist somewhere over here. Let's see, I'm sure it is, because he's one with the diamond art is licensed art. So we have Aurora Borealis Tree of Life by Laura Milnor. So very appropriate for this month as well, as many in the US. I got a sneeze coming, sorry. Hit you. Well, that second sneeze, my hair went in my mouth when I sucked in. That was an odd feeling. So, let's see what we got here. This is more like it. So, this has an inventory sheet, tells how many drills and all the different ones there. And we get a thumbnail of the picture. So I'm actually excited about this. This is cool. I wasn't sure what to expect. A lot of full bags here. They put the DMC number there. And I believe you do have options for ABs and all that stuff there. But since I wasn't sure what I was going to get, I didn't go that route. I have some spares too anyway, so I don't always need the company to send me some if I want to bling something up. I have a lot of spare rhinestones from all the different special drill kits and coasters and all that other stuff. And I have placed orders with Crystal Canvas Art Designs, and my first order with them, they sent me a whole package like this of drills from a canvas that I guess had gone bad or something. They sent it free to add to more orders, so that's why I have lots. So, very nice. I am happy with that choice. And it does have, as you can see there, 2 different pieces of plastic on there because it is so big. But that looks like a very large. Now the one thing I'm noticing, and this was kind of my concern a little bit with the J-walls that I've been seeing as people are progressing with them, and I'll go ahead and talk about it because I want you guys to see what I'm seeing. Maybe I rolled it up a bit too soon. So what I see is a lot of speckles in this, especially in the black and in the tree there. A lot of, let's see if I can get this, a lot of speckles there. So what color is the speckle? That's what I'm most curious about. Because on here, it looks kind of like a gray, a dark gray, which would be cool. It is 930. Okay. So 930 is a darker color indeed. Let's see if I can find 930 in here. Since I cross-stitched since I was like in junior high and used DMC colors, I'm pretty familiar with the DMC numbers. Let's see if I can find 930. We got tons. Look at those bags of 939. Wow. 823. Let's see. But it's going to be in the other one. But that was my concern, was the unnecessary digital confetti. So I hate to stall you guys longer, but I really want to see here. Okay, there we go. So even though you see all those speckles, they are this gray that's going to be mixed in there with the black. So I think that'll be okay. So, because I was getting worried when I saw all the speckles. I thought, I don't know, but that looks good. So, It's one of those things where you're all excited at first when you look at a canvas, and then you start looking closely and say, I wonder what that is. So yes, that might be a good idea to AB this one, actually. Replace that 930 with a dark AB of some kind to give that sparkle, because it seems to be kind of scattered throughout. And I should say the symbols are numbers 1 through 9, and then alphabet through Z takes you to color 31. So then 31 through 50 are symbols, but they are easy to read, as opposed to all the strange symbols on the black and white canvas. But when you're dealing with over 200 colors, I'm not sure you really have much choice other than to pick some really bizarre symbols. So that is painting number 1. Now you're going to find painting number 2 really strange. I picked this one out. And I was debating, do I even show you guys this? But it seems appropriate in this unboxing to just keep going. Go all the way through if I can get the box open. What they have to do for some of these is piece 2 boxes together because they are so big. And this one probably doesn't have a bunch of dog toys, free dog toys with it, because this one is probably to the end of the box. Because it's a bit bigger, because, go big or go home, right? I'm trying to learn to appreciate the smaller diamond paintings, and I have now more recently to some extent, but still, if I'm going to order a big one from overseas, it's going to be expensive. I'm going to go big. Whoa, that thing's heavy. There are a ton of drills. So that was the toolkit that made that sound. Yeah, this isn't going to fit in the camera. Let's dump some drills. Okay. Whew, there we go. You don't need to see the canvas, right? Just the drills. So they put their card in that one as well. I could have separated those and gifted one to one person and kept the other. So you'll notice something off the bat. That might be a lot of colors. And you're thinking, but wait, you said you were trying to avoid a black and white one. Well, this one didn't say it was black and white. It's not as many colors as the J-Walls, but it's still a lot of colors, which I love. So see all the black there? So this is gonna, like I said, be kind of strange to you guys, because, oh, look at that. It is a sort of Buddha there. Well, it is a Buddha in the middle, but this is Circuit Buddha, I think is the name of this one. Let's see, put my glasses on. Buddha Circuit, and this is a Jacoby art. And I wanted to try one of the multicolor, but not black and white, and Jacoby art is the other one that they offer that has a ton of colors. So that's why I wrote this route. So it has, can you see that? 200 colors. Whew. So it is possible to get a 200 plus color canvas and have it not black and white and not with all those weird symbols. And that's what I really wanted to test out. And of all the Jacoby art pictures they had, this one did appeal to me the most. You're like, but it's a Buddha. Didn't you say in that other one you're not really into Buddhas? Well, I'm not into the religion per se. However, I am a Star Wars fan, and I've a Star Wars fan since I was like 7 or 8 when it first came out, to the point where at one time in my life I was reading everything I could, studying everything I could, including the mythology of Star Wars and Joseph Campbell and all that stuff that George Lucas used to influence Star Wars. And he calls himself a Methodist Buddhist, or did at one point, for his religion, and the idea of calm and peace. And some of that comes through with the character Yoda. If you're curious about that, I highly recommend for any Star Wars fans to check out the works of Joseph Campbell and read up on what influenced George Lucas in the making of the original Star Wars films. I'm not as big of a fan of the more recent ones, but of course I own them all. I have Star Wars marathons every once in a while, bunch of Star Wars Legos, all that good stuff. But the reason this one appealed to me is because of that Star Wars connection to the peaceful side of things, the Yoda, but also the science side of this. So the circuit board down here, that's what this is. This is a circuit board. The multiple colors, all the gemstones of planets, all of that. It's got that very electric feel. There, I'll take the phone down here at the end to move it around the canvas to show you. So I did manage to finally clean off my table yesterday, so I have a little bit more room for this stuff. But first, let's sort of look at the drills. I don't know, you probably don't want to go through 200 colors. But again, I was curious about the digital confetti. And I do see speckles here of different symbols. But hopefully those colors of those speckles, just like the tree, are dark enough that they look like they blend rather than stand out from the painting. And I will also say, it's also entirely possible with those Josephine Wall pictures that I've been seeing on the Facebook group that some people are messing up some of the symbols, because there are over 230, 40, 50 on some of those paintings, and they are pretty bizarre symbols. My first one was a little bit blurry. It looks like they've improved that. The second one is not. But with so many symbols, it is entirely possible that some of the colors are getting mixed up on some of those, and maybe it isn't quite how it looks. But I do see again the speckles in this one. So it is a different style of rendering. It is more computer generated than, say, Diamond Art Club. But I'm going to stick my hand in the middle of the camera here so I can see some of the colors of these speckles here. And it could just be that it's a difference between making the symbols easier to read with the white against black as opposed to the black against black, and they're standing out when they're really not that bad. So, is this crazy? Why did I do this to myself? I wanted to give the company another chance, and I think they hit it out of the park so far. At least with the selection they made for my shop owner's choice. I really didn't know how many colors this had. I knew that they had said on a Facebook post recently that this was the other artist that they carried a bunch of colors with, and I actually wasn't sure. I didn't expect that many. So 200 colors. So if you want to try a big color canvas without it being black and white, let's see, zoom in on that. My new camera isn't as good at zooming. I think it's in video mode because it does fine in photo mode. But I'm happy with this choice, and I'm happy with the selection, and the drills are nice. They look pretty good here. I've got lots of dark drills, but just looking at these are all squares again. I don't see any trash. I think they have probably improved a lot with the printing as well as the drills. This one does have, maybe I'll pull this out so you can see the artwork a little bit better. It does have an inventory sheet in here. And I know I'm making lots of noise here, but this looks much easier to read than those black and white ones. Although this is interesting because the inventory sheet here is missing the symbol in the middle, but it's printed on the canvas. So that's a little bit different. I might have to email them to see if they can give me the symbol Excel file. They will do that. They have for the Josephine Wall kits, but there you can see the picture, the artwork a little bit better. So this is licensed 100 by 100 centimeters, 200 colors, but printed rather than black and white. And the symbols are printed on the legend, so I can, if I was really bored, like I might be on Sunday or something, I can sit there and make a note of each symbol next to this for the kitting up process. This is not going to be a quick kitting up process. So this one may wait a bit because my big project this weekend is going to be the inventory stuff that I'm doing. So before I leave you guys, I will say I am going to try popping up a picture in a video because I'm learning along the way with you all, and I'm trying to figure out how to edit the way some content creators out there do, where they pop a picture on the screen. So I took a picture of my partial mess with the inventory so you could see what I'm dealing with for that. So I may pop a picture, ooh, let's say right there, I don't know, off to the side. We'll see if I can get that to work. If you don't see a picture there, then I need different editing software and I couldn't figure out how to make it work. But hopefully I can. This will be a test run. Because if I do this inventory videos or the stash videos, I'm gonna have to do a little picture popping because some of them are double-sided adhesive and I want to make it a little more professional, a little less wonky, a little less newbie looking maybe. So I'm going to try here at the end to pop the camera off and show you this canvas a little bit more closer up so you can see what the symbols look like. Hopefully this isn't causing you too much trouble here. And I'm trying to get this into the light. So what we have for the symbols here, plastic's a little bit bent. So we have the numbers 1 through 9 right there, and then we have alphabet A through Z, and then we have symbols here, but since they're with a color, it's a little bit easier, hopefully, to distinguish them from each other as opposed to the black and white canvas. So if I had any advice for the one with the diamond art, I think it might be so much easier if we cut out maybe a few of the colors so that something, so that those could be printed like this one is in color. So much easier to read. So with this one being 200 colors, I think most Josephine wall images would look fantastic even with just 200 colors. And I think this will be so much easier for me to read and do, so I think this has a really good chance of being successful. So let me pan over some of this here so you can see some of it. Got some shadows because it's getting to be late in the evening and my hand is a little shaky because I haven't eaten supper yet. So we've got the Buddha there, we've got the jewels, the rainbow colors, and then so the idea of, I don't know what this kind of appeals to me for, is the science and religion trying to come together. I don't know, I won't get all philosophical and all that on here on this video. You're here for diamond painting, but I do feel a little bit better about ordering from the one with the diamond art. I just might stick to these kind of canvases instead of the J walls, but you guys give it a try. And I'm not sure what more to say about them and the J walls. I really hope that the J wall comes out okay. I'm a third of the way kitting up the second attempt, so hopefully I can get a feel. I'll probably do a corner about this size and check back in with you guys and see what you think about the digital confetti on that. And it could be that the ones I'm seeing are just too small to really do justice to the artwork. So this looks good. I'm really happy with this one. I'm really, really happy with the Tree of Life one. So yes, this was an awesome order. Check out the one with the diamond art. And if the shipping prices are kind of turning you off, it might be good to get together with a friend or two and order something that then you can share the shipping cost, and maybe it won't seem so bad. Or do like I did and just place one giant order like every couple of years, because this looks like months and months worth of work just right here. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this was informative. I'll get back to my inventory and maybe come up with my first themed stash video by Sunday evening if all goes well. So thank you for watching.